Welcome back
It's hot.
to episode 187 of the Until Next Week podcast.
Frying egg on the sidewalk hot.
Frying egg on the sidewalk hot. You've never even done that before.
You don't know me.
Yeah, I do know you. That's why I said you've never
You've
done it
never
before.
met me before.
Hey, I'm Samuel.
No.
Nice to meet you. Please shake my hand. Don't hit my hand away like a fool.
You got limp, clammy hands.
Limp, clammy hands. That's what they called me in high school.
Called me the Iron Bull in high school.
Iron Bull. We're back with the podcast. I went to see Forrest Frank. Dane went to do other stuff he'll tell you about. And we got a good one in for you today. What did you do? Just really quick, one word.
I played 5 hours of volleyball yesterday.
Emphasis on one word. He does not listen, but please listen to us on the pod this week.
Tyranny. That's what I did this week.
I asked for one word, and you're like, so I went to this place with these kids and played volleyball or did whatever. Like,
I didn't go to no place with no kids.
7 words. 7 words when I asked for one.
I went to no places with no kids.
Okay.
I despise the kids.
As you are the youth leader, pastor, minister, executive VP.
Not me.
Isn't that your exact title?
I'm a janitor.
Just cleaning up the messes.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Cleaning up all the messes.
Oh, man. Well, I'll just get into it. Just got back from Forrest Frank, give or take 9 hours ago, as we're filming in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a tired boy. I got a rock star energy to my side, and we'll see how this goes.
Rockstar energy to one side and a handful of memories on the other side.
Well, it would have been a handful of your hand if you wouldn't have slapped it away.
Well, I tried to shake your hand. You didn't want it.
You are the biggest liar that I know in this room right now.
Not true. This happy birthday sign is.
Happy birthday sign is never coming down.
Exactly.
Because it's always someone's birthday.
That's true somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere, someplace. Unless it's not. Anyways, so try to give you a rundown on the day yesterday. Went up to Kansas City with my sister, Rebecca. Big fan of the pod. Shout out, Rebecca.
Becky.
Shout out, Becky. So yeah, we drove up, got there probably a few, 3 to 5 hours before showtime. So we had a little bit of time to kill. We were trying to figure out a food place. Honestly, that might be one of the hardest things to do nowadays. There's
Q39.
Huh?
Q39.
Q39?
That's one of the best barbecue places up there.
Where's it located, though? Is it like downtown area?
Oh.
Have you ever been there?
I have been there.
Oh, you
twice.
have?
Yeah.
I thought you were just hyping up a place you've never been to.
No, I've been there twice.
Well, usually I would say like that Joe's barbecue place, which is very good. But we didn't have necessarily a ton of time because we didn't know how early we would need to line up because we're general admission. So I was like, we just need to get parked downtown and figure out a place. But probably an hour of the way up to Kansas City, I was just looking on my phone, like, where should we go? Where should we go? Like, should we go to this place? No. This place? No. Like, it shouldn't be this hard. It should be a lot easier to figure out this kind of stuff. And we ended up going to Guy Fieri's Dive and Taco Joint.
Ooh.
It was pretty average.
Yeah. I can imagine. A dive and taco joint.
It was my idea. It gave us food, but I do apologize, Rebecca. We probably should have gone with your original idea, which was like some random bar food place.
Chick-fil-A.
Yep. Chick-fil-A's known for their bar food. But yeah, we got there. I ordered what was called like a skinny burrito, hoping it would be a lot of food.
It's a skinny burrito.
It was pretty skinny. And I'm like, dang it. I thought this would be more.
I'll take 5 skinny burritos, please.
Yeah, because I also didn't eat lunch that day. I didn't eat lunch, and then we started driving there. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm like, well, now this has to be my lunch and my dinner, essentially. And I needed a lot of food, and I had that. I'm like, I'm still kind of hungry. This is unfortunate. But we ended up walking down to Messenger Coffee, which is like the place to be in Kansas City, Missouri, if you are a big coffee drinker. Fun fact, I don't know if you knew this about the Forrest Frank tour.
Yes.
Your friend, JP.
That one?
Yep, he's been on the tour with him.
Wow.
Recently. And I sent a picture to one of my friends up in Kansas City about us being at Guy Fieri's restaurant. He's like, oh, JP was just over there like a couple hours ago. I'm like, I should have known. And then I looked at his story. I'm like, oh, yeah, he was walking by the restaurant, and then he went to Messenger Coffee. And I'm like, man.
You should have tackled him.
Well, if I would have been there 3 hours earlier, I could have.
You guys would have been the same height, so.
I know. We've met before. We've talked.
Exactly.
We have talked. He signed my books that I had not read yet. Still have not read yet. But But anyways, we end up walking down there afterwards. This coffee place closed at like 5. It's like 3 stories tall. It's a crazy big coffee joint. So we got the drinks, and then we decided to get a pastry. Fun fact, after 3 o'clock, buy one, get one.
Let's go.
So we both got chocolate croissants, and it was delicious and great and amazing. Did not see JP there or Forrest. Did see some random crew from the concert, but I don't know what they were doing. And then they put in their earbuds, and I was like, I won't bother you.
Let's be honest. Reading is unrealistic.
You're still stuck on that.
Yeah, you said you haven't read the books, and I was like, yeah, absolutely. Reading is like...
It takes too much time.
Reading is just like a good aspirational goal.
Yeah. It's better to buy the books and keep them around you than to actually read them.
Yeah, to look like you're a reader is way better than to actually be a reader.
And that's the same for most things in life.
That's true.
It's better to look like an athlete, buy all the basketball jerseys you wear, and all the sports terms you know, than actually be an athlete yourself.
It's better to look buff than to actually be buff.
Not everyone can be athletes, but everyone should be an athletic supporter.
Exactly.
And that's how we are with reading.
Lindsay, Cole,
everyone should read, but instead, most of us are just reading supporters.
Lindsay's illiterate and not an athlete.
Can you spell illiterate?
ILLA.
No. Okay. So stop. So for a split second, you got 3 letters right. I'm like, he might do it.
Illiterate.
He might do the impossible and spell a word.
ILLIT.
Okay.
AR.
Nope. Wrong.
UTE.
You're 0 for 2. You're 0 for 2.
Illiterate.
You want to try it one more time?
ILLIT.
Mm-hmm.
ER.
Yo.
ATE.
Yo! Wow. If you would go back to the Scripps Spelling Bees 3 years in a row and they gave you the same word each time, that 3rd year you could go to the 2nd round.
See? I'm going to the 2nd round, baby.
Man.
Straight to the top.
That might be your biggest academic accomplishment.
Next step, spelling restaurant. Or science.
Just do it.
Restaurant
You
and
don't know how to
science.
spell science?
Science is really hard for Dane. And
Dane.
including how to spell it.
Dane. Dane.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's 7 letters.
Hey, spelling
science.
is
Spell science.
SCIENCE.
That was easy.
Bang! 2 for 2.
Okay, so now the last word, restaurant.
Wait. REST.
Okay.
A.
Yes.
UR.
Yes.
ANT.
See, secretly you're like, these are the 2 words I know.
They
I'm going to act dumb.
No,
and then I'm going to spell them perfectly so I redeem myself.
No, restaurant's
because
really
you
hard.
can't spell illiterate.
Illiterate's hard too.
Okay.
And transubstantiation. Ooh,
who's this officiation?
I need to put that on.
Who's officiating it?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, anyway, so yeah, went to Messenger Coffee, and then we went back to the arena because the concert started at 7. Gates open at 5:30. We had general admission floor tickets, so we needed to get there a little bit earlier. Walked out in front about 4:30. Saw people walking into a side door, so we followed them.
Obviously.
And then they're like, "Yeah, you can just come in now and do whatever." I'm like, "This doesn't seem right." And
yeah, sounds good. We'll get set up.
And then I followed up with like, "Is this just all the volunteers?" And like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay." And then I left.
Yeah, okay, we'll get set up.
I didn't want to get mixed up just in case, so got in normal line, first in line, because there's like 12 different lines and there weren't a lot of people there for whatever reason.
Yes.
Met this family from Kirksville, Missouri.
I know where that
Shout
is.
out, yep.
Yep.
Shout out to them.
Truman State. Bulldogs.
Started talking. They had seen Forrest Frank in the prior year. We were talking about other concerts they had been to, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then randomly, because this event was at the T-Mobile Center.
It was.
This guy came up to us. He was way too happy.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, are you guys T-Mobile users?" And I'm just thinking, no. But I didn't say that. I was thinking it. But the other guy that we were talking to was like, yeah, we are. It's like, well, if you are, you can just show me this right now, and then you can go over there in this other line and get in 15 minutes early. And I'm like, man, I kind of wish I was a T-Mobile user now. And
pulls out phone, starts switching.
Yeah, I know. I should have done it immediately. And I was like, man, I'll miss these people. But then the guy was like, but you guys are with them, right? I was like,
sure.
We can be. He's like, yeah, you can take up like 4 people. And they're like, immediately, like the husband and like their 2 girls like walked away. And then the wife's like, yeah, they're our best friends. So we followed them and then got the passes. And then I learned their names.
And then I learned their names.
I learned their names right before we got the passes. We got in 15 minutes early, and I guess it's like the first 100 people, they're like T-Mobile type users or affiliated with them.
You were affiliated.
Yes, we are. Yes. Rebecca is now Facebook friends with the wife, and I am as well. So
Dang
shout
it.
out there.
Quit being Facebook friends with wives.
They sent the request. She's already married. It's okay.
By the way,
Uh-huh.
if I didn't know you, I would think your name is Max.
I look like a Max?
You look like a Max.
Okay. I think your name's Lucy, short for Lucifer.
Whoa.
But I guess T-Mobile has what is called like a magenta lounge.
Yes.
And we went in there like on the ground floor of the arena, and it was essentially like a bar area where we got one free drink. So I got a Shirley Temple.
Whoa.
And I don't know how much alcohol they were moving that day, being a Christian concert and all. And then you got one free food pass where they had like a little buffet line.
Alcohol.
No, there was no alcohol in the food line.
Oh.
It was in the drink area. But they had like chicken skewers, which were very dry. And then they also had hot dogs. You got to choose one or the other.
Neither.
And unfortunately, I chose the very dry chicken.
Yeah.
But then they also had chips and then some desserts. And that was about it. But it was kind of nice. Get in there early. Kind of seeing this VIP type area.
VIP.
Even though I wasn't a T-Mobile user. And then officially, 15 minutes later, they're like, you can now go to your general admission seat or whatever else. So I did, and we were able to get down on the main floor, right in the spot that I was kind of hoping for. There's like two different stages, and as we got to the spot, I'm like, this is why I read a line, that they walk from one stage to the other.
They do.
And maybe we'll become best friends with Forrest and Tori Kelly and Cory Asbury and all of them.
Especially as you trip them.
There is a metal barrier between. So the tripping was a little difficult.
Yeah.
I should try to push them over, though.
You should have.
It would have been nice.
Stiff arm them.
Yeah. But yeah, kind of get into the concert itself. Tori Kelly led off. Very good voice. Very good singer.
I don't know how she sings.
Have you ever seen the movie Sing 1 or Sing 2?
Probably.
Have you heard of the movie?
Yes.
It's with the giant elephant.
Is she the porcupine?
She's the elephant.
Oh.
Yeah, she sings there. But she's also a Christian artist as well and has a very pretty voice and very long hair. But she went first, did very well. Got to give her a high five. I think we might become Facebook friends.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool. And then after her...
Did you tell Lauren?
I actually did. I was like, Tori Kelly and I high-fived.
How'd she feel about that?
I think she was really excited for me.
Interesting.
She didn't say that, but I think she was secretly really excited. It's like, wow, you gave a high five to Tori Kelly?
Or
you've hit your peak.
She was pissed. Probably that one.
Ever since I missed the high five from Taylor Swift back in 2018, I've needed to redeem myself with some sort of high five.
That's
and
true.
This is the closest I've gotten.
Because your hand would have turned to gold if Taylor Swift high-fived your hand.
I know. I still think about that to this day. I'm like, if I would have stuck my hand out a little further, I would have either hit her face or her hand, and we could have been Facebook friends. Dang.
Facebook
Sad.
friends.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think Taylor Swift has a personal Facebook?
Absolutely not.
You don't think so? Just like hidden?
Maybe her name is Swift Taylor.
That would get everybody.
Side note, she's going to change her name legally to Kelsey.
Kelsey Swift?
No. Taylor Kelsey. But her show name will be Taylor Swift.
Okay. Because she's a show girl.
Exactly.
The life of a show
She has
girl.
a life as a showgirl.
What will Travis change his name to?
Taylor Travis.
Taylor Travis.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be Taylor Travis and Kelsey Swift.
Yep.
That's so sweet of them.
I don't make the rules.
Yeah. But yeah, Tori Kelly finished up, did a great job. Also during this time, before Forrest got on, again, we've been standing in this spot for about an hour and a half. We're in the very front of the barrier.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm taller than 99% of the people there. And then there's this one kid with like the biggest shades on.
What do you call you?
He's like 9 years old, probably, or 10. And
He call you Big Back?
I don't like calling people's tools, but this guy was a tool.
Wow.
This kid. And he, right before Forrest got on, he tried to squeeze all the way to the very front. And at first she's like, hey, can I stand ahead of you? I'm like, no. I said it nicely, though. I was like, get out of my face.
Get out of my face, you peasant child.
My new, I don't know, argument or whatever when people try to ask that is like, I got up here because I like leaning against a barrier, which actually is true. I don't like just standing there and not be able to like brace against anything. But I was like, I can try to make like a gap so you can kind of look over like this other shoulder, or you could stand behind anyone else in this arena besides me. I mean, you could do that too.
You should have put this kid on your shoulders.
Yeah, and then thrown him, and then got him thrown out of the venue because
Dang
he went over the barrier.
Good.
But so then he ended up like moving, and then he got ahead of this 8-year-old boy that we met that we were good friends with. That was from NOLA, in New Orleans. Shout out! It was his Christmas present from his mom. We found out these tickets, and then he cut ahead of this kid, and not even that, 2 little girls. I'm like, tool kid,
And
tool boy, leave.
Tool kid.
And then like Rebecca was one who like straight up told him like, hey, you just cut ahead of this little boy who's been there this whole time and these 2 girls. He's like, oh, and then he left. Like, yeah, it's okay if you try to scoot ahead of me, which I won't let you, but you can't scoot ahead of the 8-year-old boy whose Christmas present this was, and these 2 little girls,
Children of Wrath.
And again, the whole time just wearing shades inside a dark arena. I'm like, are you okay?
You should have stole his shades and throw him on stage.
He was blind. What's
No, I don't believe you.
It's not what he was.
Yeah.
What should I have
You
done?
should have
with
stole
his
his shades and thrown him on the stage.
Really?
Like, it was him. He did it. I saw it.
Yeah. I was just like, come on, kid. I can understand trying to scoot ahead of some people, but you can't scoot ahead of your own like that.
Your own kind.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So luckily he did go away, and our 8-year-old friend ended up moving to the very front. We made a space between, it was like me, Rebecca, this 8-year-old boy who's very short, and then like the other like group of like girls and like their mom and stuff.
Yeah.
But then yeah, Forrest came on. Beautiful man. Great flow. God, can't stop thinking about him. But yeah, put on a very good show. Very solid. He early on in the show went around and gave me a high five. We're Facebook friends, I think.
Did you pull him down?
I would have, but only got half my hand on his hand because I was trying to pull up my phone at the last second to tape him. And I didn't get it out in time, but luckily I still gave him the half high five. So I think he'll invite me to the next tour.
You tried to
on the
duct tape
bus.
him?
I should have put super glue on my hand. And then he hits it, and then just we're stuck together the rest of the concert. I would have had to go on stage with him.
Spending life together.
Man, these are good ideas that I did not think about until this very moment.
Frank Sin.
Frank's
Sin Frank.
frankincense.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, Forrest did kind of all the songs you would think. Up.
No.
And his other ones.
Up.
Yeah.
Did he do the
he was
one
down, and then he was up.
Did you do the one where they have Philip Anthony Mitchell.
Philip Anthony Mitchell? Which one's that?
He does the intro to one of the songs.
Is that the pastor?
Yeah.
Muhammad is still in his tomb.
Yeah.
Joseph Smith is still in his tomb. And then the Mormon's like, boo. And then everyone else, yeah, they did that one. And it was electric because this stage is like a round stage that's like a little hill of like grass essentially. And then like the entire arena is like circled around this one spot. Like not like a normal concert where it's like just a stage against kind of the wall a little bit, but it's like in the middle. And the lights were so dramatic. And it was like, had this massive cross in the middle of the stage also. And like the lights like slowly like went from the bottom of the cross to the top. And then like the beat hit. I'm like, okay.
Boom. But now I'm up.
Not this song. I'm going blank what the song is now. You just said, now I'm up. What's it called? Jesus is Alive. That's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah. But that, oh man, it was so dramatic. And they had a few different songs where like JP kind of had like an intro to it. Like that was pre-recorded.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is such an electric experience. I touched Forrest's hand, touched Tori's hand. I'm like, man, I can't go any higher. And then eventually, Cory Asbury. Everybody knows him for Reckless Love, which some people know him for that because they're like, that's not biblically accurate. And he's like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to sing it anyway. And it was a very good song. He came out and did like a worship set, which was pretty sweet. Yeah, but solid guy. He was solid. I did not give him a high five. That was unfortunate.
As opposed to Liquid?
Or you?
What?
Gas?
What?
Yeah.
What?
But yeah, he did a worship set. Then everybody went off stage, and then they were like, "I guess the concert's over, unless
you want me to do one more time."
Yeah, unless so the people who came out at this point, the Figs, they're the ones who did that Lemonade song with him.
Oh,
they're kind of folky, very goofy.
My God, as Lemonade.
Yeah, Lemonade.
Lemonade.
And they were like, "Guys, the concert's over unless we start chanting like Forrest or Encore." So they like led us in that for a little bit, and then eventually
Encore.
They came out and then they sang Lemonade with them.
Lemonade.
And then did like one or two other songs and then finished up. And I guess before all that, also JP did come out and give a short message. Nice. Guess what he said during this message? If you had on your many points about JP you know. What do you think he said in his short sermon? What do you think he led with?
He probably led with how he was invited to church. He sat hungover in the back row.
No,
smoke.
That was
smelling
not
like smoke.
He went to his go-to of on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, he's asking the
One
Kennedy
not,
questions.
No, 1 not going to heaven whatsoever. 10 going to heaven for sure. Where are you on where you think you'll be or whatever else? He does that a lot, but it's very good, especially for a short, quick hit sermon.
1 to 10. 10 being certain, 1 being not so certain. How sure are you that if you were to die tonight, you go to heaven?
Yeah.
And second question, if you stood before the creator of the heavens and the universe and God said, why should I let you in? What would you say?
Yeah. And he also did that because he's like, was anybody gifted a ticket here?
Yeah,
and it's like,
that.
whenever you're
if I got you
coming
tickets
in
to the Chiefs.
Yeah, but he did. It was there because we're already a ticket event.
Oh.
He's like, you're coming in. Like, what do they say? Like, why let you in? Like, well, it was a gift that's already paid for. It's like, yes, there you go.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that was really cool seeing JP again. Did not give him a high five either. I tried to get over to him in time, but he's busy with the kids and
that's true
stuff. But yeah, overall, very solid time. Very good concert. Very electric. I also fist bumped the figs. Yeah, that was about it. It overall, very good show. If you have a chance to see him before he finishes up his tour, I think he's like 5 more shows. He's in St. Louis tonight, which if you're listening on Monday, that's irrelevant to you. And then I think next weekend or the week after, I think is his last few shows.
Last one.
Yeah.
Best one.
Overall, very good time. Highly recommend. Forrest is my best friend, except for at the end of the concert, he randomly had like shirts and hats, I think, at the base of his stage, and he started like picking up and throwing them to the people. I'm like, I think I'm going to catch a shirt. I think I'm going to. And he didn't throw it to me.
Threw it over you on purpose.
He threw it to the side of me. I think he realized I could have jumped and caught it. So that was a little disappointing
Should have crouched down.
Yeah, but that is essentially my Forrest Frank experience. High-fived him, high-fived Tori. We're BFFs. I'll let you know about Cory in the future.
Bye, Cory.
Yeah, so what's happening to you this week?
I broke my watch. Kids broke it for me. My running watch.
You broke your watch, or the kids broke your watch?
The kids broke it.
Okay.
I was shooting a basketball.
Always blame
and
the
they
kids.
fouled me on the wrist, and it broke my watch. So
that happened to me once.
Broke the plastic on my watches.
I think it happened to me once.
And so now I ordered a new running watch.
Did it like destroy?
No,
like,
I broke the plastic parts on it. So
stinks.
it just can't be connected anymore.
Did you tell them that you don't have just millions of dollars in funds to buy expensive watches and that they should give you reimbursement?
No, they looked at me, pushed me down, and then said,
Get it up, fatty.
Pick it up, red boy. So instead, I ordered a new Coros Pace 3.
Is that still Garmin or no?
It's not. It's Garmin's competitor.
Oh.
Yes.
So the kids break your Garmin and then you go against the grain.
It's one that I've wanted for a while, but I've been like, oh, this one works fine. This one works fine. So then now I ordered that one.
Coros Grain 3.
Coros Pace 3.
That's what I said. That showed up. Coros Pace 3. Okay, you can keep talking. Oh, it looks nice. It kind of looks like it kind of looks like a Garmin.
It gets it done.
Yeah.
I got called out in the young adult message this week.
In the young adult message, I want to make a guess.
Yes.
They're like, yeah, so my sermon this week was 25 minutes, not as long as Dane Slow Pants over there who went 37 minutes. Was that what it was?
Nope.
Oh, no.
It was on slothfulness and
slothfulness?
Yes, laziness.
And they called you out?
No.
Oh,
well,
okay.
They did, but they said if we don't, like, it was the difference between like slothfulness and like intentional rest, because when I don't intentionally rest, then I get angry at life and my job. And here's the thing, if we can't get it right, who can? I mean, I work with Dane. So he said that. Then he gave us a shout out. He was like, hey, give it up for Dane and Hunter, who've been helping run the young adult ministry all summer while the main guy's gone, but don't clap for Dane too loudly. It'll go to his head.
God, he just knows that you've been kind of carrying that ministry and that you've been the funny guy. And he's like, I have to make fun of the funny guy to be funny myself.
Exactly. And
Perfect
then
plan.
We were teaching kids on Wednesday, and the guy who I brought in to help teach, he said, what's the best thing you guys can think of? All the kids were like, Jesus.
That's a good
like
one.
The gift of Jesus.
Bible.
And then I raised my hand and said, the Taco Bell quesarito.
That actually is that's top 10.
That was a great one. And I missed the quesarito so much.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm going to look up the quesarito. If that's what I'm thinking, Highly
It's
overrated.
delicious.
Highly overrated. Quesarito. Yeah, I don't get that. That's one of those items at Taco Bell where I see it and I'm like,
It's delicious.
it doesn't make sense.
So
it really
good.
doesn't.
This is everything I ever wanted in life.
Get one of those toasted potato grillers.
No, ew.
Those are nice.
No.
Because it's literally a quesarito with potatoes and without the extra layer of cheese, which is just unnecessary.
I don't go to Taco Bell anymore anyways.
It's probably good for your
It
health.
gave me cancer.
You're not wrong.
And that grounded my gears.
Are you actually to grind your gears right now?
Oh, that did grind my gears to get cancer.
Yeah. I didn't know if you had anything else for your stuff. Is this the time?
What?
Is it time to actually go to grind your
is
gears?
time.
Okay, sorry. I can't tell with your transitions at times whether you want me to go on or not. But speaking of that, what grinds my gears is
Not taking your clothes off quickly enough?
Yeah, that was unfortunate on my part. Yeah, this past week went to a wedding, cousin's wedding. Shout out Anna.
Shout out Anna.
Good wedding. They got married, so I mean that's always a plus at a wedding.
That is a plus.
But have you ever been to a wedding before where they're trying to do like cool games, like to decide who gets to eat first? For
Actually, I
different
haven't.
tables?
I've heard about it, but I've never been to a wedding where they do the games.
I think I've only done it 2 or 3 times.
It'd be fun.
And I knew where this wedding was going. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. They're like, had someone from like each sector of the room. It's like, hey, you're representing them. You're representing this corner. You're representing this corner, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Sorry. And they're like, we'll say a random item, and you have to run and get that item from someone on your side and get it back here. And whoever's last gets like eliminated, and they will get to eat last or whatever. And essentially, our side, we made it to the finals.
Stiff arming children.
Yes. I was not the one running to get the items, but in preparation, when I saw where this was going, I quickly took off my belt and my shoes and my watch, and I was like, send me. Send me,
Lord.
And then the last round, because it was the finals, it was us against some other table area, and I was hoping they would have said the left shoe. But they said the left sock, and I was like, dang it, I don't have this off yet. So I try to take off as quick as I can and give it to this girl who
Ew.
probably didn't want it, but I threw it at her, so she had to take it. But somehow the other table on the other side of the room already had like their sock off too. I'm like, I don't believe you. I think you're rigging the game. You know what was going to happen. And it was unfortunate. But I did make a lot of people, like some uncles and cousins and stuff at my table laugh because they're like, wait, you had your belt off and your shoes and your sock and watch and everything? I'm like, yeah, I tried to get my underwear off, but they didn't need them. So
Not yet.
Not yet. That'll be the next time. I'll bring an extra pair.
Maybe they pooped themselves and then they need it.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
That was a quote I had this week at work.
You said that at work?
I said a medium-sized breeze is going to make me poop myself.
And you didn't even have Taco Bell.
I didn't.
That's crazy.
Trying to go to the bathroom, but everybody kept stopping me to talk. I'm like, no.
But yeah, what grinded my gears was not taking off my clothes quick enough, so we did not win that competition. So
Clip that part.
What about
Jack.
you? What about you, Dane? What grinded your gears?
Ryan Walkwell.
Ryan Walkwell.
Ryan Rockwell.
Don't say his name. Say it Wyan.
Ryan.
Whining Walkwell.
Whiny Walkwell.
Whiny Walkwell. That's what he is.
And his fantasy baseball shenanigans.
It all started with my trade with him back in the day where he traded Yordan Alvarez to me and immediately regretted it.
That was his fault.
It was his fault. But now what's happening this week, Dane?
Well, so
what happened with Whiny?
Whiny, he made a trade with whoever, I don't know who this person is.
One of his relatives.
His name is Jason Rockwell.
Which doesn't respond to us, but Ryan apparently has his number.
Oh.
I'm assuming.
Probably met him in person.
Or he has a burner account.
Both.
That would be wild.
That'd be hilarious. Jason, ooh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we'd have no
Waits
idea.
until the end of the season and then trades the best players. Dang.
No wonder he never does it.
That's what.
And then just force it through. Because
he has he has the 6 other teams.
Yeah. Well, you know, the worst part is I thought about this when it was happening.
Yeah.
There's no way we could veto a trade.
Because no one responds.
Yeah, no one will get on there to actually veto, so we won't have the votes.
Yeah. No.
So if we did any trade, it would.
The most we would ever get is like 3, and that's if you got me on board, yourself on board, and
yeah, and
Jack.
we need like 6.
Yeah.
So it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, because no
It'll
one
never be able
pays
to be
attention.
vetoed. So what happened was Ryan made a trade with his cousin, his brother, or somebody with the same last name.
Mother.
Yeah. Somebody with the same last name, where traded Bryce Harper for. He got Bryce Harper and gave up Pete Alonso.
Both first basemen. Bryce Harper is better.
Bryce Harper's better. Traded. He got Andy Pages and gave up Kyle Tucker.
And honestly, that's kind of a wash. Neither player has been super amazing this year, but Pages has been the better player overall.
Pages is better, so already +2 for Ryan. And then the one that did it, like if it was just that, I'd be like,
whatever.
Okay,
I don't care that much.
Yeah, that one's not. I mean,
still a dumb trade.
He definitely wins, but I would be like, okay, cool. But then he gets top 5 pitcher in baseball this year.
Yep. Yeah.
And gives up a guy who should not be on a team. Yeah. As you pointed out.
Someone who should not be rostered.
Should not be on a team.
I again, trade like calculators online. They're kind of hit or miss.
I hate those.
They're very vague, but I was like, I'm just going to throw this in for my own fun. And I was like, yes, Ryan won this trade aggressively.
Massively.
Because they on this random site, they have like, here, I'll do it right now for you in the live to see if it's changed at all. Trade calculator, ESPN, fantasy, baseball. We'll do it live on the pod for you.
And so I'm going against Rockwell Ryan this week.
Andy Pages.
And I was up by 40 points, and now I'm down 30 points. And this pitcher that he traded for, guess how many points he got yesterday?
So like 30 probably.
He got 30 points yesterday. Yeah, because he's a top 5 pitcher this year in baseball. And so it shook out really well for Mr. Ryan here. And so what I'm saying is I'm going to ruin the league again probably.
Which stinks because there actually is money on it. Which
that's
if
what
there's
also
no money.
makes it
It's like
stink.
whatever. But us 3 and Jack have money on this league, and all of a sudden the guy who doesn't have money on the league is the one
is giving his better players to a guy with money on the league.
Who I'm going Kyle Tucker. That was it. Okay.
Yeah, Kyle Tucker.
So I have the trade put into this random calculator for fantasy that always pops up, and let's run it. Yep. Still wins. So they gave
much?
a score of 50 on his side compared to 37.
I think that's too close.
So comparing the players, they essentially said Bryce Harper and Pete Alonso was a wash, both at like 16 points, but Harper was slightly higher.
You could say that.
They had Andy Pages actually higher than Kyle Tucker. They had 12.79 compared to 10.81.
For sure.
And then the last one. So the guy that he gave up, Jared Jones, who on this trade calculator does not even have a photo of his face because he's not that relevant, has a score of 9.61.
The worst player in the deal.
Worst player so far. And then, Cam Schlittler, the guy on the Yankees, highest by far, 20.79.
He's over double a better player.
Yeah, again, Jared Jones should not be rostered. Cam Schlittler should be rostered on every single team and should be essentially the number one pitcher on every single team.
Well, and then we followed up by sending him our own trades. You sent him good trades, this Jason guy.
Yeah, I did send actually some legitimately like good trades that at the very least we could have made out a deal if he would have like responded. But no, he just declined. I'm like, you aren't even going to message me?
I sent him terrible trades that are the same that Ryan was sending.
Yeah.
And just rejected. Nope, not answering.
Yeah.
And so I vowed to send him a terrible trade a day until you know what? I'm going to send one right now.
Yeah, you should. But yeah, it is a little annoying because, and again, I don't know if you already mentioned this. This guy who gave up his best players, he's in second place in his league. Do you know who's in third place? Ryan Rockwell. So it is weird tanking for a non. What is it? When you have the same players each year, like
a redraft league.
Yeah, it's not a redraft league. So you're tanking when you're in second place, and I think a half game out of first to give the guys who's in third place who has a chance to make it into first place. Yeah, that was. I don't want to call it collusion, but it was collusion. Pretty bad. And I've got called out for collusion plenty in my life, and this was honestly worse than any of that because, again, the other person in this trade, we can't get a hold of. He won't respond. He will occasionally accept or decline trades. That is it. Sometimes he might send a counter trade, but he never messages. We don't know his thought process. And he did do a trade with me at one point, which was a much more even trade than what was proposed by Ryan. But I'm also in a different division than him. So I'm not keeping him out of the playoffs whatsoever. Ryan, on the other hand, could easily jump him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and then make the playoffs.
Yeah. And again, I think Ryan is salty from the trade he made with me, which was what he chose, and he was mad that he gave me arguably the best hitter in all baseball. And then he was mad at me you were also mad at me for
I'm always
being
mad.
completely within the rules and having more than 12 pitchers during the week, which was allowed. Anybody could do. And you guys all got mad at me for that. And then he does this. Is he the worst commissioner in sports, Dane?
Well, I just said at Jason Rockwell, I'll send you $10 to accept my trade.
What is it? Why do we have in these leagues? We have Jack running the football league. And then we have Ryan doing this. Why can't we have a competent commissioner somewhere? I mean, I would take Jack over this.
No, whenever I do our fantasy football dynasty league and I become commissioner, the rules are going to be they're like, if you want to lose your money, you lose your money. But everybody's paying money in on this league.
Yeah.
And so
it is a little unfortunate that we only did us four. We should have got everybody involved, so then everybody had a say. And it's kind of weird only doing 4 guys for the money.
Yeah.
It would have been different, maybe, if all 4 of us were in the same side of the bracket.
Yeah.
But because it's split up and me, you, and Jack are like almost guaranteed to make the playoffs, Ryan's doing whatever he can to run the league.
Normally, I'm anti-veto.
But this was different.
This is
because it affected you.
Well, yeah. Well, in a sense of like,
well, you're being competitive and you have money on it.
Well, the only 4 people who have money on it is who it affects. And so when Jason's over here like, yeah, I don't care if I win or not.
Yeah.
Cool. That's the problem.
and for you specifically, like, you'll still make the playoffs, but right now, you'll most likely face, if Ryan makes the playoffs, you would have to face him in the first round.
The trade's already affecting my
And then most likely, how it's going, I would play Jack in the first round.
Yeah.
I think.
I wonder what Jared Jones got in his last pitching performance.
He's not that good. He's like a guy like I might put for a spot start here and there, but even then I'm like, I don't really trust him that much.
I don't trust anybody.
Yeah. But
that's all that grinds my gears though.
Yeah. So Wine and Walk Well is he's done.
When did it?
He's done.
Yo, it's that time of day, so listen up, because it's time for some sports talk. The segment where we boldly analyze things we barely watched. Did we do research? Factually, no. Emotionally, yes. We're talking Big Daddy hacks, devastating sacks, and fourth quarter comebacks. But most importantly, no soccer.
Welcome back to Sports Talk, where we won't talk about whining Walkwell anymore. First off, I haven't been talking about softball because it's not that exciting. Except for this week, when I hit for the cycle, baby.
Hey.
I am the greatest softball player to ever live. Oh man, who? Oh, dang it! This would have been funny if I remembered her name. The softball pitcher, the pretty one from like 2008.
Jenny Finch.
Jenny Finch, you got nothing on me. See, wasn't that funny?
Aren't you mad how I immediately knew who you're talking about?
I should have known her name. I was going blank. She was.
I'm so surprised I remember that because I'm like,
she was the Caitlin Clark of softball.
I've not thought about Jenny Finch probably 10 years.
Her clips still show up of her striking out Albert Pujols.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But again, she could strike out like any major leaguer when they never see softball pitching. It's a little tricky. Yeah, she would. Crazy. I think she's married and has kids, Dane.
Hey, so am I.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, hit for the cycle. First at bat, I hit a nuke. I have a video of it. I can show you here in a minute. Went deep into the trees, and immediately the guy's like, that was a brand new ball. I just took off the wrap. I didn't even write our name on it yet.
Good.
I'm like,
good.
Sorry. But it went far.
Go
and
get it, peasant boy.
And I watched this replay of my home run like 10 times in a row. I'm like, man, I knew it. I immediately had like a little bat flip and just started jogging, and it was pretty electric. And then my next at bat got a single.
Good.
Next at bat got a double.
Nice.
And then I'm like,
gotta go.
I'm going to try to hit a home run here, but if it's not over the fence, I'm going for 3. And even if I could go for inside of Parker, I'm staying at 3. And I hit it basically exactly where I needed to, into the gap. Immediately, I was on the horse. I was going, sprinting. There was one guy on first base at this point who's bigger, and I was like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to tag you. I'm going to hunt you down. It was like I don't know, like a cheetah chasing after its prey. That's what I was doing
like
with
a
him.
gazelle.
Yeah, and if I would have gone for an inside the park homer, I would have touched him. Tagged him. Sorry. And I did stop at 3. Got the hit for the cycle immediately. The guy who's like in charge of our team was like, "You might be the first person who's ever hit for the cycle in this team's history," and he was so excited. And I was pretty happy too, just because they have AI write-ups afterwards. I'm like, I know I'm going to be mentioned in that write-up. I'm pretty pumped about it. For your own good, I can read you that AI write-up, which again I mention almost every single week because I'm the greatest player to ever live.
Dang it.
And here's what it said. In a thrilling matchup, Blackhawks dominated early with a 4-0 lead in the first inning, highlighted by Samuel's powerful 3-run homer. Imperfect 10 fought back but couldn't contain Blackhawks offense as Joseph and Samuel led the charge with impressive hitting performances. Defensively, Sam's crucial fielded out in the 6th inning. That might be a different Sam, actually. Helped secure Blackhawks victory. Samuel's stellar performance at bat, going 4-for-4 with a home run, triple, double, and single, proved to be instrumental in maintaining their lead. Joseph also shined with a perfect 3-for-3 record and a home run. And then there's some other stuff that's not relevant. But those AI write-ups love me.
The 4-for-4 from Wendy's.
A 4-for-4. And that was a very electric moment in my week, but not as electric as
What
LeBron
happened
James.
yesterday?
Good
thing we waited to record.
He made his final decision, which was way too drawn out because he did it in a tweet thread. And he had the first tweet. I'm reading. I'm like, oh, is he retiring? Second one, oh, he might be retiring. Third tweet, oh yeah, he's definitely done. And the fourth tweet, going to the 76ers. Like, LeBron, spit it out, please. You don't need to go for a 4-tweet thread here.
I was convinced that he was going to go to Cleveland.
And I was starting to think, where did I think he was going to go? I wasn't thinking the Heat. No, I was thinking Warriors. I was hoping the Warriors.
I was hoping for Warriors, but I thought it was going to be at Cleveland all along.
And then some people were thinking Heat for sure, or whatever else. And then it's out of the blue.
Well, I was like, Heat doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Just with the roster construction.
Yeah.
I'm like, he would have to play point guard essentially there. And I'm like, he's not going to do that.
And then I saw ow, you kicked my foot.
That wasn't me.
I saw the 76ers. I'm like, huh. And then I kind of forgot who was on the team, so I had to start looking around. I'm like, I looked at the record last year. I'm like, they weren't that great. They're like 7th place. Why does he think he can help this team? And then I was like, oh, they traded for Jaylen Brown.
Yep.
Yeah, he's really good. Oh, they have Tyrese Maxey. Oh, he averaged 28 points a game. Okay. Oh, they have Joel Embiid still. I knew that one. Oh, he averages 26 points a game. Who's the 5th guy?
VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, and it looks like he averaged around 16 points a game last year. And then they have
As a
LeBron,
rookie,
who averaged over 20 points a game on like limited minutes. I'm like, oh yeah, that team, if healthy, big if, but I wouldn't be surprised if they stayed pretty healthy. That's a good team.
Anthony Simons off the bench. Dean Wade off the bench.
I think people immediately were putting like, who wins between this team and Knicks? People were like, oh, Knicks.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope,
and
also on the team.
I was like, if healthy, this team blows out the Knicks. The
I don't
Knicks,
know what blows out the Knicks.
I think they beat them.
Maybe.
I think they're the better overall team if healthy. I think the Knicks went on a crazy run, and I don't think there's any chance they repeat what they did.
It was kind of crazy the run they went on. And they lost Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
So that's huge.
I would take that 76ers team over any team in the East.
So yeah, they're right up there in the way I see it. Of just like, okay, so is it
Because, Celtics are not relevant anymore.
I would say not relevant. They're going to be a solid team, but not a great team. And same thing with like what is it? The Pistons, solid team, not great team. Orlando, same thing.
Heat,
there's Heat. Yeah, probably in that same realm. Solid team, not great team.
Cavs,
solid team, not great team. There's 3 teams I think that could come out of the East. It's the 76ers, of course, the defending champion Knicks, of course, and then my sleeper pick, which is the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
Because last time we saw the Indiana Pacers, they were at Game 7 of the NBA Finals against the Thunder, and Tyrese Halliburton was on a heater, and this was going to be one of the all-time finals, and he tears his Achilles, of course.
Yeah.
And then they go out, they let Miles Turner go, they bring in Ivica Zubac, and then everybody else back, and so it's like, okay, well, I'm interested.
Yeah. Betting odds currently after this happened. They have the Knicks currently, because they're defending champions. They have them as the number 1, but the 76ers are the number 2 seed now.
Yeah.
The number 2 most liked team in the East.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty good company if you're behind the team who won the championship.
Yeah. So it'll be Maxey at the 1, VJ at the 2, or Jaylen Brown. They'll be interchangeable.
Unless they trade for Bronny.
They will,
Bronny, Jaylen Brown trade.
Well, hey, the Lakers have 16 players on the roster right now. So they need to get rid of somebody.
And they only have two that are good.
If only they could get a second-round pick for Bronny from. So
I think LeBron's like, hey, Bronny, I got you here. I got you your money. I don't want to play with you anymore.
I fully expect him to be traded to 76ers.
You think so?
Yeah.
Be a nice bench player.
It'd be funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jaylen Brown, VG Edge, go at the 2 or the 3. LeBron at the 4, which is perfect for what he needs to play right now. And then Joel Embiid, I expect him to not play most of the regular season. I think he might play. What the heck? He rejected my trade
Already?
Yeah.
Did he even comment though?
Yeah, I'm gonna send another one here.
Be
in a
like
second.
$11.
$11. And but then what was it? So yeah, I don't think Embiid's gonna play that much this year. I think he's gonna be saving up for the playoffs. Even the playoffs, I don't think he's gonna play that much until the end.
They should be able to pretty easily make the playoffs, and then at that point, it's like rest them if you need to. Rest them, get them there, and then see what happens because they do. This is the best chance LeBron's had to win a championship since the year he won a championship with the Lakers. What are you looking at the trade thing again?
No, this is so breaking news to the pod. It's interesting. So San Francisco 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan suffered significant injuries in a car accident during his summer break in mid-July that will now leave him limited as the team camp opens up. He suffered a broken nose, 3 broken ribs. His hand needs over 40 stitches, and his face suffered 40 stitches on his face, and he suffered a severe concussion.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I was going to make a joke about it, but then I thought that'd be insensitive. But was he riding with Tiger?
No.
Okay.
Seems like he's gonna be okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's down bad.
That's bad.
Yeah.
But he's got me better. G-O-D. That's the best 3 letters. That was Forrest Frank on the pod. Yeah.
So I wonder with Philadelphia, how well does their backcourt defense play with Maxey and VJ? We'll see.
Yeah. And there's a chance like they still can maybe make a trade or get someone here. And also LeBron signed for the least amount of money he's played for in his career.
Yeah, for sure.
Last year with the Lakers, he got paid $50 million.
Oh, yeah.
This year he's getting paid, I think, $3.87 million.
Which is good.
Because he has a legitimate chance to win a championship. And at this point in year 24, take a little less money. You are a billionaire and see if you can win 1 or 2 final rings.
Yeah. Which, for me, I'm still taking the Spurs or the Thunder over them.
I think it would be interesting, though.
Yeah, for sure be an interesting matchup. I just don't think Joel Embiid holds up physically in a series against the Spurs or the Thunder. And then once he goes out, who do they have as a big man after that?
But you got to remember also, actually, wait, no, I guess the Knicks did have Anthony Towns.
Carl,
Maybe they make a trade or make a deal and get like some other big guy.
They need a backup big, a decent backup big.
Dwight Howard.
Come on, retirement. And I think the Spurs and the Thunder perimeter defense with Caruso for what's their faces, the Thunder, and then also there's another dude, I can't remember his name. He's like the backup point guard kind of thing.
I don't really know. But also with these teams, like assuming their play as well as what they do, trade deadline still happens. Like they could still make those deals, and who knows what might happen.
Oh, yeah. Don't
and
get me
also
wrong.
injuries, anything can happen.
I would love to see like a Spurs or Thunder versus Sixers in the finals.
I want LeBron to win at least one last one. That'd be sweet. No team has ever won a championship with 4 different teams, and he's won one of 3 so far. Brings one of the 76ers for the first one to the 80s, or helps bring one. That would be insane. In year 24.
Jack commented and said, that $10 is ministry money we donated to support you, Dane. I'm going to comment.
Wait, who responded?
Jack.
Hey, did he actually donate money? That's what I want to know.
No.
or is this Ryan? Is Ryan Jack?
Make it $11. Send.
Jack, if you're listening right now, do you listen to the pod? I have no idea.
Jack said $10 more like 30 pieces of silver. That's crazy. Referring to Jesus.
I
being
really
betrayed.
don't know, Jack. If Jack's listening, or Ryan's listening, wait. Which are you talking Jack Holmgren?
Yeah.
I think it's Jack. Jason Rockwell. That's where I was getting confused. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Never mind. But LeBron going there, kind of crazy, pretty exciting, and now they can finally make the NBA schedule because Daddy's home.
Whoa.
And
he's not home.
He also went to the 76ers because
he can commute from New York and back.
He can do that, but also he's a big America guy.
Yep.
Had to celebrate the 250th in the right way by going to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Left for the
1776ers is what it's for.
Well, and he was a he's a free agent.
Yes.
Free
yeah.
on 250.
And also, it was the 24th season of him.
Mm-hmm.
And
we've had 24 presidents.
Well, I was going to say the 24th season, Kobe Bryant's number was 24.
That's
and
true.
there was something else about 8. I don't know how it came into play, but there's like 2 things. Like he did this in honor of Kobe.
He signed for $8 million.
8 does it? 8 million. Kobe was number 8. And then 24 years, 24 million Kobe. And it all leads back to him. Yes. Everything leads back to Kobe. So
it does.
That's my sports talk.
Spain won the World Cup final.
Stop talking about soccer. That's it. That's all we need to talk about.
That's all we need for the next 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And the Cardinals suck. That's it.
Yeah, they're going downhill pretty fast. I had a friend who was at the Arizona game.
Yeah.
In
that was
Arizona,
terrible.
where they're up 7-0 and they lost 8-7.
Yeah.
And then they decided to follow it up, I believe, the next day or 2 days later. I think it was the next day, where they hit the guy on the other team to walk in the winning run.
That was good.
And I was like, yeah, that's about right.
I think it's good for the Cardinals.
I mean, now they're like, okay, I guess we can make the trades. And also the other day, Dustin May, he made a very good start, so his trade value is still up some. They can probably get some good pieces. Get rid of them. Lars Newparts has some good hits. Get rid of them.
Yep.
The relievers, I don't like any of the relievers. Get rid of all of them. Just get rid of all of them, please. Yeah. And we'll go from there.
I'm super down to do that. But here's the thing. Hunter Dobbins had a good start.
We've already won a championship this year. There's only going to be one team that wins a championship at the end of the season, which is the World Series. But we won the second most important one, the Home Run Derby.
True.
So we don't need anything else besides your top prospects.
Yeah. Hunter Dobbins needs a spot in the rotation. If only we had a guy who we could trade named Dustin May.
Yeah.
And then put Dobbins in rotation, let him pitch the rest of the season,
and
then roll with the guys we have in the rotation.
What are your thoughts on trying to trade Andre Palante when he's pitching out of his mind for the first time ever? Just get rid of him and then see what happens. I don't really trust him still.
I would say I need to see what kind of control he has, like with the team.
Yeah.
If we have like 3 more years of control, maybe we keep him. But
you get maybe a bigger deal.
Maybe. Or if it's at 2 or less years, I'd be like, okay. I'd be willing to move him because I think I think next year we'll start to round a corner in the we're like frisky, like we're going to be a playoff team, but we're not realistically going to win.
Mm-hmm.
But then the year after that is when I'm like, okay, I think we could legitimately add pieces to go for it.
Yeah, he's a free agent in 2029.
So yeah,
he's arbitration eligible next year.
Okay, we got 2.5 more years with him. I don't know.
You'd have to get a crazy trade to get rid of him right now. But also, he's pitching very well. He's not pitching out of his mind.
Right.
And this is his first year in a while where he's played pretty well.
Yeah. I say we keep him. And then if we get blown away in the offseason, great.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
I also say this is his best year he's had in a while. Honestly, it was just last year was complete trash. 24 was actually pretty good, and he had a really good year his rookie year in 22.
Yeah.
So, he's still maybe a solid 4th or 5th guy.
If he was our 4th or 5th guy, I'd be like, okay.
That's way better than what we had before with Michaelis.
Right.
And Fetty there for a hot second. So
if he was our 5th guy, I'd feel okay with it.
Yeah. I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah. I want Liam Doyle, McGreevy, and another stud.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And then that's all that matters.
Cool.
Okay, we've officially thrown the script out the window. It's time for the main segment. And honestly, who knows where this is going? We don't. You don't. God does. But he's not telling.
Welcome back to the main segment. We're going to name 100 of the worst words you can say to someone else. Or we could do the worst chain restaurants draft.
First one.
I already made notes for the second. Yeah, we're doing the worst chain restaurants draft. I think we'll do 5 apiece. You'll vote in the poll in the comments on Spotify. Let us know who you think had a better overall time.
It's mine.
And that really helps decide the trajectory of this podcast going forward. So please, please, please vote in the poll, share it with everybody, and help us become the 3rd biggest podcast in the U.S. I don't want top. I don't want 1 or 2, but three's good.
Not greedy.
Yeah. I don't think we'll have overlap, so I'll let you choose whether you want to go first or second.
You go first.
Dang it. Okay. Number 1 overall pick. I'm doing it. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Dang it.
It is one of the most disappointing restaurants.
The collapse that Buffalo Wild Wings had is epic.
They were on top of the world, and then kind of I feel like Wingstop started coming into play. But then Buffalo Wild Wings has good advertising, and they have good offers on their apps, and I'm like,
they had a good decade run from like 05 to 15.
Yeah, and I honestly didn't eat there during that time.
No, we were too young.
Then in the past, I don't know, 2 years, I've probably gone there like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 times, and each time kind of leave disappointed.
Right.
It's just very mid food.
Yeah.
Very, very average wing. You're supposed to be known for your wings, and these are just not.
And they're small.
Great. Yeah, it's not great. Kind of small. Like I'm like, this should be better. I don't understand why it's not. And the thing that gets me is, again, I'm a big specials guy, and like they have these specials where it's like 2 for $20, where you can get any entree, you both get a side, you both get a drink. And I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. And I did that the other day with Lauren, but I wanted a burger, and the burger that I wanted, I think it was a $5 upcharge. I'm like,
oh yeah,
well, that kind of stinks. So then I got like the lesser known burger to keep it kind of low. But then if you want I think bone-in wings compared to boneless is also $5 more.
Which is ridiculous.
So these specials aren't really that special because you want the good stuff, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It costs way more. And I'm like, this is disappointing. So then it ended up costing more than I thought it would be. The food was very average.
Yep.
Very, very average. And I'm like, B-dubs, be better. The only time, there's 2 times. Only 2 times that I remember kind of a decent experience was one because of the atmosphere, because I was with all my K-Life guys. And they're all studs. They're all solid guys. And we kind of all went there at once. So then I got some food. I had a really good coupon, so I don't think it cost me like anything. So free food, or essentially free food, you can be satisfied. Yeah. And then the other time was on a work trip, and they had the all-you-can-eat apps for like $10. And I'm like, even though I'm not paying for it, I'm like, this is a good deal. So then it made it a better experience as well. Also, that was a year or 2 ago during the Home Run Derby, so I had something good to watch.
True.
And I was like, I can work with this. But when I'm spending my own hard-earned cash, I'm like, yeah, this isn't worth it. And that's why it's my number 1 overall pick for the worst chain restaurants draft.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not great.
It really is.
Fumbled.
Yeah.
My number 1 pick, similar. Arby's.
Wow.
Arby's is trash.
I forget Arby's is a restaurant.
Exactly. I've heard one time in my entire life.
You're not a big roast beef guy?
No.
Okay.
I am a big curly fry guy. However, when your signature thing that you're known for is your curly fries, that's not very good.
And that will be similar to a pick I have later on in the day.
Yeah.
Just a little hint there.
Curly fries are great, but then I had a coworker named Deshaun. Last time I went to, he was begging us to go to Arby's, and I was like, fine, let's go to Arby's.
Yeah.
Went there, not good. And they had all these random sauces. I was like, what is going on? And then there was a bunch of old people in there, and it just felt sticky too. And so
I haven't had Arby's in several years. I'm pretty sure back in the day, the Springfield Cardinals, AA affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals, they used to have a lot of good deals with a lot of restaurants where, like, if you score a certain amount of runs, or if you hit a home run in a certain inning, you get a special, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm pretty sure they had one with Arby's back in the day where if they did, I don't know, fill in the blank, you could get like one of their roast beef sandwiches for like $1 or $2. And I'm like, $1 or $2 for this? I like it.
Terrible.
This is good. I'm not buying it. Deal. My dad's buying it because I'm kind of young still, but I'm like, I'll do this. This is okay. But if I'm going there to spend my hard-earned cash, I'll just be disappointed.
Like my number 2 pick.
Yes.
Subway.
Eat fresh. That's a great pick. That's a great pick.
I've never said, let's go to Subway and get some good sandwiches. Not since like high school. And then since
high school and before, slapped.
Yeah.
Back in the Jared days, they were peak, and then Jared's downfall led to Subway's downfall.
In the Flatiza days.
What do you call it?
It's a Flatiza. It's a flatbread pizza.
Why would you get pizza at Subway?
I would always get
Did you
those.
like that?
Yeah, it was okay.
Again, kind of wild that your favorite thing at a sub restaurant is a pizza.
Right. And so now I'm like, let's go to Mr. Goodsense. Let's go to, what are the other ones?
Jersey Mike's is elite.
Jersey Mike's is good.
Firehouse is also very
Firehouse is good.
Yeah.
And even Firehouse used to be better, but now it's okay.
Yeah.
But what's that one? Jimmy John's. If you get their toasted sandwiches, pretty good too.
Okay, I'm just saying it right now. As you said, Subway, I was adding Jimmy John's to my list as a potential honorable mention. Mm-hmm. Jimmy John's is trash. It's so trash. Especially back in the day, I was like, why are we going to Jimmy John's? At that point in time, Subway was way better. It was way better because Jimmy John's is the widest bread ever, the widest mayonnaise ever, for the widest people ever. Yes. And I'm like, give me some flavor and color in my sandwich.
Yeah. If you
And-
get their
yeah.
toasted sandwich, it's pretty good. But if you get their regular, quote, freaky fast things, I'm like, they're
I don't want any of my food freaky. I want it fast. I don't want it freaky. I don't know what you're doing with this.
dang it. But yeah, so
But
it's
yeah,
not very
Sub-
good.
yeah.
Subway's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Another fumble. 2015 on has just been like a avalanche of a decline.
Good. I like your first two picks.
That leads to your
Those
next
are
two.
pretty big. I'm going with it now just because you kind of hinted at it a little bit. Whataburger. You're talking about Arby's being known for their curly fries. Whataburger is known for their chicken sandwich, like their chicken biscuit sandwich.
Yeah.
I've heard it hyped up for
Honey
years,
chicken biscuit, yeah.
especially from the podcast I listened to, Ghostrunners.
Yeah.
I finally had it.
It's okay.
Very average.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would rather go to Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
and get a chicken biscuit and throw some honey on it, and that's a lot
100%.
better. Honey butter chicken biscuit at Whataburger, very mid. I think I
Yeah.
had a burger like 2 or 3 times there. I'm like, yeah, this was pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
First time I ever went to Whataburger, January 2017.
Wow.
Training trip, freshman year of college. We're in Houston, Texas.
Good place.
Try to become friends with JJ Watt during my week and a half there. He did not respond to my DMs.
Selfish.
A little unfortunate. There was a guy on the team at that point who was from Missouri State, so I thought I had.
Deshaun Watson?
No, it wasn't
Oh.
him. He did not go to Missouri State.
He
It
went to
was
Clemson.
Dylan Cole.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he was a stud there for a second. He did not respond as well. I was not friends with him, but I was hoping I could be once he was in the NFL.
One day.
Once he made it big, you know. But anyways, we one of the last days of the training trip, all of us guys were like, hey, there's no Whataburgers around us, but there are ones in Houston, Texas. And we went to Olive Garden for dinner. So I mean, I was a full boy. I was a very full boy. But
That's
then all of
been
a sudden,
Olive Garden was fancy.
yeah, it was. And that honestly could almost make a pick, but I still like Olive Garden. And we got this idea. I was like, hey, let's go with our bus driver, Ty. Ty, greatest bus driver in all the land. He's amazing. And we're like, we'll all go for a late night Whataburger run. Again, not hungry, but I'll do it for the boys. And we all loaded up in this bus, did not tell the girls team whatsoever. And we filmed a hype video that's still online to this day. A lot of explicit music in this hype video, so I felt bad retweeting it in the
Dang
day.
it.
But essentially, I'll give you a quick rundown on this music video before we ate Whataburger, because this was the highlight of the night. We got our bus driver twerking.
That's weird.
And he was really good at it. It was
That's-
pretty sweet. And
That's weird.
I'll need to find a video later and show it to you. Or you can search Missouri State Swim and Dive 2017.
Twerk fest.
Something, probably. But we filmed like a whole thing, including inside Whataburger. We did a extreme makeover home edition type thing. We're like, move that bus, and then they pan over and it shows Whataburger as he's driving away, and we walk in. We film like a whole thing inside Whataburger. Part of the clip is just them showing me take a massive bite out of this sandwich, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't very good.
You guys are miscreants.
This isn't very good, but it was in a very electric video. Freshman, sophomore year, Missouri State Swim and Dive social media was electric. And not from the main social media. It was from one of the guys on our team named Philip Willett, who does videography professionally now.
What a guy.
And he made this the wildest stuff. He was also the person who, I don't know if I ever mentioned it, filmed me doing a drive-by dunk challenge in a Speedo.
He should be arrested.
I should be arrested because I was in a Speedo dunking on a little kid's basketball goal in the middle of the day.
You should be arrested.
No one saw me for what I know, but just imagine you look out your window. It's like, there's this guy in a Speedo
He's
dunking.
arrested.
What is
Arrest
he
him.
doing?
Arrest him.
Yeah, but that was another highlight of my life. But anyways, Whataburger, bad.
Yeah.
Bad to bad.
It came to Springfield, and I was really looking forward to it. Tried it.
Yeah, I went to like one of the openings of one of the places, had to wait like 30 minutes, got the burger. I'm like, yeah.
Keenan
Not
A.
great.
Smith puts it perfectly. It's gourmet McDonald's. If that.
Maybe.
Yeah, he calls it
Maybe.
that. I'm
I'm
like, I
like,
don't even want to call that.
This just isn't that great.
Burgers are not good.
Oh, man, I still have several good picks to go with, but I'm going to do it. Another restaurant that's had a big downfall, KFC.
KFC.
Their chicken just makes me feel like nasty. I'm like, this doesn't taste like real chicken.
I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah, don't go. Don't go.
Don't go.
Like back in the day, like again, they had great advertising, and they're like, here's their famous bowls, and they look delicious. I'm like, oh. And then I go now, and I get it every once in a while. I'm like, yeah, that's cafeteria food. That's bad cafeteria food.
At best.
The chicken just tastes off. It doesn't taste right. The potatoes aren't that great.
They're not
like,
potatoes.
yeah,
Not potatoes, not chicken,
yeah,
not
it's-
ranch.
It's not good. KFC's had a major downfall. Dave was with Wendy's. Who was with Colonel Sanders? Colonel Sanders.
The Colonel's been napping.
He's rolling over in his grave aggressively because he wasn't dead when they buried him.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that was my third overall pick, KFC.
Wow. Well, similar vein.
Yes.
Burger King.
I thought about it.
Number
thought
3.
about it.
I've never been to a Burger King and left happy.
01 was a good year for them.
I
They
don't know.
they had Shrek toys around then, or Pokemon. They had one or the other, and that was okay.
I don't know. The last time I went to Burger King, I have an older half brother named Cody, and he was like, "Hey, let's go to Burger King." This was, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And went there, got a burger, and I was like, I don't want to finish this. This is gross, and the inside here is gross. The floor feels slimy. I could go anywhere else, and they are not a Burger King-y.
Did you go to the one in Springfield by Missouri State?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say that one was shut down for black mold.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. And it became a Wendy's, a fine establishment.
Yeah, after they tore down the Burger King.
Yeah, you got to tear it down and start over, burn it. So that was my number 3 pick. Number 4, Long John Silver's.
Honestly, went there for the first time in forever, like 3 weeks ago.
Good.
Yeah.
And how do you feel?
They have actually decent specials.
Sure.
If you get fish, not horrible.
I don't want fast food for fish.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're in the realm of getting fast food fish, it's definitely one of the better options. If not,
beautiful.
only option.
The only option, if you will.
Yeah. Besides Cap and D's. No. Yeah.
Well, so that's why we made it our fantasy football punishment this past year. Not for our league, but for our church league.
I would tank on purpose. What do you have to do? Go there and eat food? That's delicious.
And a suit. And in that suit,
Don't
if
hate
somebody
this.
asks you why you're wearing a suit, you have to say, because I'm bringing sexy back.
I like that punishment. I would tank on purpose.
It was a great punishment. Yeah. And so, number 4, Long John Silver's. Nobody's ever said, let's go to Long John Silver's.
Except Lauren the other week. Do you know what she ordered there? Chicken.
Fish fillet.
No chicken.
Oh, you're telling me that she ordered chicken strips?
Yeah, that's what
chicken
that's
tenders?
That's her favorite thing at
Oh my
Long John
goodness. That's her
Silver's.
favorite thing everywhere because she's a white girl.
She doesn't like fish that much. She's
Nice.
starting to grow on a little bit.
Why'd she say, let's go to Long John Silver's then?
She likes chicken there.
What?
I don't know.
There's so many better places
I
with better
don't
chicken.
know, but she likes the chicken.
It's unreal.
She likes the chicken.
We need a Slim's chicken here. That's pretty good stuff.
I think we used to.
I don't know.
I think we may have back in the day. And
They have one in Lebanon, Jeff City, anywhere but here.
Pretty sure, I was signed up for the rewards program for a bit, and I don't know if that's because they had one here and they closed, or if randomly we are in a town with a Slim's chicken sometime, so we signed up. I don't know. Honestly, you haven't picked any of the ones that I was going to go with, and I have the final 2 picks, so I have some flexibility here. I have 3 final options. I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we hyped it up before. Hawaiian Bros.
Hawaiian Bros.
It got to the point where they had that royal special where you scored 6 runs at home,
That
and
was
then you
great.
get a free meal the next day. I got to the point where it's like I don't even want to get the free food.
That's tough.
That's where it got with me.
That's really bad then.
That's when I was like, yeah. The first like 1 time, 2 times, I'm like, okay, but then I was like, yeah, I just don't want it. It's a $12 meal for free. I'm like, I don't want to go there and get it. I don't want to eat it there. I don't want to get it for later. I'm kind of done. And I like a good deal.
You do love
And
it.
if there's a free $12 meal and I'm intentionally not going to get it because of how I feel about the food, it's not doing great.
That's bad. Yeah.
I was talking with Rebecca the other day about this, and I was like, I think it's partially because I don't love their sides. If they had like a really good like French fries randomly, I think that could pair really well with like the chicken and like even like that macaroni
they have
stuff
like
they have.
regular rice.
Yeah, it's like regular rice and like macaroni.
Even make it fried rice would be better.
Yeah, I'm like, I know they're trying to do like traditional Hawaiian, but we're not traditionally in Hawaii. We're in Missouri.
We're in the middle of the United States.
Yeah, give us some good fries.
Yes.
And I think that would be huge for them. I would consider going there at that point, but I'm just like, for certain foods, you need the sides.
Or even...
And that place does not have the right sides.
Instead of the macaroni salad, make regular macaroni.
Yeah.
That would be
because
better.
the macaroni salad just makes you feel kind of icky also. I'm like...
It feels like cold macaroni, and I'm like, what is
this? And that's what it is. It's cold macaroni with like mayonnaise, and I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't want it. No.
Fried rice, regular macaroni. Now we're getting somewhere. We're starting to get good in like the small areas.
Yeah. So Hawaiian Bros, my number 4 pick. And number 5, could get some hate here. Raising Cane's.
Wow.
Overhyped aggressively. People are like, oh, it's so much better than Chick-fil-A. I'm like,
it's just not.
Who hurt you? Are you not a Christian? I don't know what's happening here.
Are you not a Christian? It's crazy.
Again, similar to my other one, their sides, they have decent toast. But their fries, trash.
Yeah.
Worst fast food fries out there.
They bought those from Walmart down the street and threw them in the oven in the back.
Yeah, they got them out of the dump at Walmart and then threw them in. It was like, put them with our chicken. I'm like, and they're like, we have the best sauce ever. I'm like, you have one sauce.
The sauce is good.
The
bread's
sauce,
good.
the sauce is okay. The sauce is okay. But you have one sauce.
There's also
really
nothing to
don't.
order on there and
I
that's
know.
purposeful. I know that's their strategy, but
I'm like, give me more. If I had maybe more sauce options and good fries, I would not have you on this list. But your fries are trash. And I need a good, if I'm eating just plain chicken strips, I need a good side.
Yeah.
And just like a little piece of bread with the chicken's not enough. I need good fries. Fries are, make good mashed potatoes.
That would work.
Good mashed potatoes, good fries, Raising Cane's. I would not hate on you.
Here's how I would fix Raising Cane's. Sub out those fries with curly fries.
Yep.
You're already better.
Yep.
And then
Have cows as a mascot. Get multiple different kinds of sauces and say my
too.
pleasure.
No, don't do that. Because that's illegal, probably.
Yeah.
Curly fries. Do that. And then also mozzarella sticks. Offer those.
Not really necessary, but
Yeah.
it'd be easy to do, I guess.
It'd be easy to do and better than what you're offering now.
Yeah. I'm just like,
Stick with this same chicken tenders if you want that to be your shtick or whatever,
Yeah.
but make those elite.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to have one thing, you have to be elite at it. Like that's
Yeah.
the problem.
it's just they focus on their chickens like tenders. And I'm like, they're good.
Yeah.
They're not my favorite in the world. And like your sauce is like good, but I don't like having just like one main sauce. I wish you had like a good barbecue sauce or some other good sauces go along with it.
A buffalo
But again,
sauce.
I'm a big fry guy.
Yeah.
And if I'm getting chicken strips, I need good fries. And your fries are trash. They're actually trash.
D+.
Yeah. Actually, the Chick-fil-A fries and their trash would be better than your fries.
Chick-fil-A
They're
fries
trash.
are great. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I have to have Raising Cane's number 5. I know some people might hate on it, but you're just wrong.
That's tough.
Yeah, what's your final pick here, Dane?
I'm going to speed run these because I got to leave in 20 minutes.
Oh, crap. Yeah, because you showed up late.
Whatever.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
So my last two. You already said, what's it called? You already took my...
Whataburger, KFC, Hawaiian Bros, Raising Cane's.
Well, Captain D's is what you mentioned. And so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's also terrible. But this one, Sonic.
I thought about it. Yeah.
Sonic. The food's not good.
Slushies are...
Slushy's good.
Redeeming quality. That's
yeah.
it.
Root 44 Cherry Limeade, good.
Onion rings are okay.
I had those last night, good. Mozzarella sticks, okay. But your sides are good. None of your regular food's good. I don't want a Long Island Coney.
Yeah.
I don't want that at all.
I don't want the hot dog. Corn dogs, okay.
Corn dogs are okay. But yeah, I don't...
The burgers, they hype up the burgers. Burgers are pretty bad.
They're not good,
Yeah.
I don't want any of your burgers.
Yeah, I feel kind of disgusting when I eat them.
It is gross.
Yeah, so those are all the nasty restaurants. Don't go to them.
Yeah.
I had one quick honorable mention, Colton's.
Colton's Steakhouse?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why would you go to Colton's when you have Texas Roadhouse? The last time I went to Colton's, my steak was purple.
Yeah.
And I cut it open. They're like, yeah, that looks undercooked. I'm like, yeah, it's purple.
It's purple.
I asked for medium rare, I think, which was a mistake. I should never order medium rare at Colton's. And I'm like, straight up purple. And they're like, yeah, we can put it back on the grill. I'm like, yeah, please do that. Very
I would
average.
like my steak to be
very
cooked.
average. Yeah.
I also put Popeyes.
I went there the other day. It's okay.
At the right day, at the right time,
Yeah.
it's elite.
And you
in my
probably
opinion.
won't get hit by
Maybe.
someone, customer or employee. It's
Maybe.
hard to say.
At the right day, at the right time, which is the same chance of having the solar eclipse happen while
Yeah.
you're there. It's great, but it rarely is ever great.
Yeah. So that is our worst chain restaurants draft. Let us know in the polls below who you think did better or who had the better worst picks, and we can kind of go from there. But in the meantime, because we don't have a lot of time, part 128 of Dane's Manifesto is right now.
Welcome. So for part 128, I read about this new TV show concept that Hulu is putting out, and I started manifesting it.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Ring by Spring.
Oh, no.
And it's a reality dating series that's going to follow single Christian college students on a spring break trip to Cabo.
Oh, I remember seeing about this.
And they're going to find one ambitious goal, which is to find a life partner before graduation. And the description goes as follows. It's a bold dating series that drops single Christian college students into a steamy spring break Cabo where they find the one. It isn't just a dream, it's a deadline. As faith battles temptation in paradise.
For a Christian dating show.
Will they leave engaged or graduate alone? This is unreal.
Yeah.
This is going to be a terrible look on like Christianity as a whole.
Yeah.
And people are going to be like, oh yeah, this is what Christians are. They just say they're Christian, but they're not actually Christian. And so like, I think everybody should boycott the show. But here's the
don't do
thing:
it.
I already know I'm going to be hearing about it from some of my
I
coworkers.
can't believe they did this.
They
And
were-
they're like, I want to be on the show. I'm like, what? Who?
Yeah, they want to watch the show. They're like, this is like a fun, amazing thing. I'm like, no, it's not. You need to stop watching these shows. These shows are terrible.
Yeah, they're trash.
So Ring by Spring, don't watch it. Don't engage in it. Don't go to Cabo and try to find your steamy college sweetheart. But if you do want to get married by the spring, you can do that if you want to. So
I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
no, keep going.
Sam's little known facts.
Finish it up after
out
this
of the
goes.
box
I thought
and
you were
off the
done.
tracks.
Ah.
Oddball genius
I
that
am
knows
done.
about tax. Sam's little known facts, and he never listens to Jack.
They don't call me Trigger's Finger Samuel for nothing.
Trigger finger Sam.
Yeah.
No, don't get married in Cabo on a steamy trip on a TV show.
Yeah.
Bang.
Not great. Samuel's Little Known Facts, part 72. I was going to talk a little bit about that Forrest Frank tour because it's kind of been insane. It'll be like 7 facts, give or take. Currently, it's one of the top 5 worldwide demanded concert tours right now. Like selling for like live tours globally. Its ticket sales are right behind Bad Bunny, like BTS and Luke Combs.
Who's BTS?
They're that Asian boy band that's like huge.
Oh, Teen Pop Demon Hunters? Or
Nah,
K-pop Demon
not
Hunters.
them,
There it
but they're
is.
in the K-pop realm, and they are good, but they're huge in like Asia and stuff. So yeah, he's selling tickets at like an unprecedented rate. And I'll just give you a few more little facts. One of which is his tour. He had Child of God tour in 2024, which was when he kind of officially started doing Christian music, I think, for shows. He had 48,000 fans across like 17 sites. 2025, he had a Child of God tour part 2, and he had 214,000 fans across 26 states, which is a lot more people per time. And then he has the Jesus Generation tour, which is right now, and he sold over 470,000 tickets.
4.
And I don't know, I think it was like maybe 39 sites or something. And essentially he doubled his total audience in under a single year, which is kind of insane, especially for like a Christian artist. They usually don't sell as many tickets. But yeah, I looked it up. It is a 29 city arena/stadium run he's doing. Currently, his average fans per show is around 18,000, which is
More.
ridiculous. It says it's the highest average arena attendance of any touring artist currently on the road, which is insane.
That is a lot.
Average box office revenue, it says, is right around 1.46 million per show, which landed him number 12 on a Pollstar's Global Concert Pulse chart. And again, this is against everyone, which is crazy. Currently, his largest single show attendance was just over 27,000, which was at Hershey Park Stadium in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Hershey?
And I have last 2 here. He sold out one of the, I think, like MLS stadiums at Nashville, Tennessee, which had right around 25-ish thousand fans, which was his largest stadium show. And then also he tied Drake's attendance record at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, which was 17,000 plus fans, it says. Yeah, he's selling tickets like crazy.
Sell more.
I've never seen a Christian artist do something like this. Like,
Yeah.
the closest I've seen to like consistent, like sold out shows is maybe like a Winter Jam type show, which is where they sell $10 to $15 tickets at the door and they have 10 artists. And I'm like, it's just easy to go to. But his tickets, a lot of them are starting at around $100 a piece because the demand's so high and they still sell out like very, very quickly.
Lemonade.
Lemonade. My Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade. But yeah, I was kind of looking it up and like they're comparing to like Chris Tomlin and Lauren Daigle, who would oftentimes have packed arenas, but a lot of times that would be like 5,000 to 12,000 people per show. And he's averaging closer to like 18,000, which is insane. Looking at like Mercy Me, Casting Crowns type people, again, huge Christian artists, but they are typically more in that 5,000 to 10,000 range, maybe per show. So he's just selling insane amount of tickets at a much higher price. Like he's killing it. Arguably, and I mean, not
an unhealthy amount.
He's becoming one of the biggest Christian artists ever right now, which is insane. Like how quickly it's happened. But again, he's making really good music, which is insane. So that's That's pretty cool. Also, just one other thing about that concert that I went to the other day, Forrest Frank, shout out.
Yeah.
Have you seen those clips where he has random people and the crowd rap "God is good"? Like,
No.
It is kind of insane because it's always a risk on his part. But I think Caleb Gordon is the rapper on that song, and he has like a rap that's like 30 to 45 seconds. And it just kind of started where occasionally he would like bring people on stage, and they would be like, "I can rap the part," and he's like, "Okay,
Do it.
Why
Yeah.
not?" And I think most of the time it appears like it works pretty well. But again, it's usually people I think putting up signs like, I know the words, let me rap this. And he's like, "Sure, here's the mic." And he did that last night again. Worked out pretty well. It was probably like a high school girl maybe, and she was getting hyped up by her friends, and she knew all the words. Very white.
Which is crazy.
Very white. But yeah, she was going off and did a pretty good job overall. I don't think he has people go on stage with him anymore, because I did see a video of this one guy who went on stage during it and was rapping it and broke his leg, but still finished the rap after he broke his leg on stage. And that same guy, he randomly ran into Forrest at a different Forrest Frank show, like, I don't know, like a year later. And he's like, "I was a guy who rapped and broke his leg." He's like, "Oh, yeah. And then out of nowhere, he asked this guy on stage to like redeem himself to rap it, and he did, and like killed him and stuff. But that was like a few months ago. I'm like, I wish I would have learned all the words to the rap and been good at rapping, and then went on stage with him, rapped it, and then became best friends with him. But I forgot to learn the words ahead of time.
You need to do that.
Yeah, so
memorize it.
That is part 72 of Samuel's Little Known Facts.
Bum, 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 bum.
And now it's time for Jokes with Jack.
Back with part 125, Jokes with Jack. What is the most grisly and polarizing thing about the Second Amendment? The right to bear arms.
And now it's time for
So Jack's jokes suck.
Can't just have bare arms.
B-A-R-E.
B-A-R-E.
Do you know what that spells, Dane? I know we quizzed you earlier on spelling.
Beer.
Yes, beer. Beer arms. So I just spelled. Jack, we appreciate you. And, I thought asking for 125 jokes wasn't much. But you have your hills and valleys. A lot of valleys. And
No hills.
yeah, actually,
Except for that one.
Except for the one which wasn't a joke that got us, and we laughed a
Can't
lot.
remember what it was.
That was like last week or the week before. But yeah, shout out Jack. Keep sending in those jokes. I know you don't have a lot of time. We have 22 minutes. Do you want to do 4 minutes and voice memos from Lindsay and then run through everything? Or do we have to push that off until next week?
Let's do it next week.
Okay. Lindsay, next week we'll play your voice memos. So
That'll be great.
we'll get to our Spotify responses and polls really quick. On the poll last week, it was, would you fire Dane if it meant Lindsay got his spot?
Uh-oh.
And the responses were, oh, definitely, Lindsay over Dane. No, Dane needs to stay and Shepard needs his mom.
True.
Or why not hire both? And with 66.7% of the vote, it was why not hire both. So they want you
Boo.
both.
Fire Lindsay.
And unfortunately, the other two responses did tie.
That's crazy.
So that's what the people think.
Fire Lindsay.
That's what the polls are for, And we did have some comments from last week. Lauren actually did jump in here and
Nice.
put, by the way, Samuel never said my pet name.
And what is it?
I kind of forgot about these in the thing. It's not a cute name. I don't know why this has became a thing. This is really dumb. It's like Pooper McGee.
You called her Pooper McGee. That's crazy.
I don't know why it started.
Because
And
she
it-
poops a lot?
It just became a joke, and I don't know why. And when we thought about best pet names, it didn't pop up, and it should have been my number one pick. And I apologize.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. And Jack responded on the comment, and he put "baby chicken pot pie eating contest."
What?
I don't know. I don't know if he's trying to think
I don't
that's
know what
the
that
name.
means.
Yeah, so that was weird. Yeah, that's strange. Jack left a comment, and he put, I need to go dress up like a cow, but I only have several udders as gloves attached to me, carrying a plate of beef and nothing else about the cow, playing a song called Halfway In for romantic music, and Dana Samuel not understanding was the apps. Oh, wait. He had I'll reread this. There was a period I didn't see.
Oh.
I need to go dress up like a cow, but I only have several udders as gloves attached to me carrying a plate of beef and nothing else about the cow. Period. Playing a song called Halfway In for romantic music and Dane and Samuel not understanding was the absolute funniest thing ever and based and fun for the whole family.
It is based
Gosh.
and fun for the whole family.
Please go back and read my comment or reply from last week. It was fire. Oh, did he respond elsewhere? He said the Javi Baez call out was most impressive. Do you have anything else? I'm looking. He put his car, speaking about me, his car is so old it qualifies to buy a senior citizen ticket at a drive-in movie theater.
Nice. That's true.
I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that's about it for all his comments from last week.
Nice.
And then Lindsay responded, these pet names are horrible.
They're all great. What do you mean?
And I put, you need to blame the timer. Angela put, I thought Supreme Allied Commander was a pretty good one.
That is a good one.
And Jack put, Slim Thick Baddie has now entered my vocabulary.
Slim Thick Baddie Queen.
Thank you, Dane Hadley Biesmeyer. And then finally, Alvaro jumped in and put, I thought it was Kitty Pool and not Kitty Pool
Dude,
too.
yeah.
But also, English is my second language, so Dane, what's your excuse?
Hey, my first language is love.
Peruvian Alvaro knows.
Peruvian puff peppers.
Peruvian puff pepper. Yes.
From Drake and Josh.
That was a wild time. Shout out Alvaro, though. I'm glad you're still jumping in here and there. I miss you. I miss you, Alvaro. But yeah, that's all our comments and polls, etc., which means Dane has 18 minutes to finish up this episode, but he has to first talk about our number one sponsor of the week, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
I have 3 minutes to finish this episode.
Okay, go quick.
So I taught on greed, and the second point that I made was, and his righteousness.
Yes.
And so I said my second point tonight is the second part of Matthew 6:33, which is, and his righteousness, where I asked the question, what are your eyes fixed on? Is it on his righteousness? Because a dictionary would define righteousness as behavior that is morally justifiable or right. Such behavior is characterized by accepted standards of morality, justice, and virtue, or uprightness. The Bible standard of righteousness is God's own perfection in every attribute, every attitude, every behavior, and every word. And I go on to ask the question, like, hey, is everything that you have and everything that you are, everything you say, do, look, see, all of it, is it all on the table to where God can add his righteousness to you? Or as you start following Jesus, you start to become more righteous and made in, or sanctified and kind of made into the image of God. You're already made in the image of God, but you're starting to be conformed into his image. And so is everything on the table to be used so that he may accomplish his purposes? And so his righteousness, is that what you're seeking to set your eyes on? Or is it set to seek your eyes on the things of this life and the fading and beauties of this world? So yeah, things like that. I'll get more into that second point next week. It'll be great.
Shout out. And then our number two sponsors of the week, Jake, Trust, and Art. Pretty Ricky,
That guy.
who I also saw last week because you guys I ran into at the Springfield Cardinals game.
That's right.
And one of the promo people at the Springfield Cardinals offered a group of 4 of us, college age or older guys. He's like, do you guys want 4 free beers? And we were like, no. And you're like, no. And we're like, no. And we're like, we're good. And then he walked away disappointed.
We're probably the only 4 dudes in that ballpark that would have said no to a free beer.
Yeah, we turned down like $35 in beer. And yeah, he walked away. And I'm like, sorry for making your job harder.
He's like, how do I strike out with this?
Yeah.
Because he's probably looking for 4
He's
dudes
like, this is so
us.
easy.
Yeah.
These guys for sure want to drink. We're like, nah,
Yeah.
we're good.
Nah.
So, and then number 3, number 3rd, number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1, Baby Shepherd Thomas Reed.
That guy.
I can't wait till you're home in Springfield.
He's got a bowl cut right now.
Okay, never mind. You can stay where you're at.
As Lindsay refuses to give him a good haircut.
It's okay. And then our number 3 sponsor of the week, NF.
Ooh.
Do you know why?
Because you're wearing a shirt?
Well, I did wear his shirt today. One of the most recent Spiderman promos for the movie coming out had NF's song on it, and it was very electric. I'm like, oh, NF, you are doing stuff again. I think it was one of his older songs called Give Me a Reason, but I reposted it on my Instagram, and if you look at Spider-Man's most recent post, it is very electric, and I got pretty excited, and I'm like, NF, you are amazing. NF is so good. He's so good. Such a great concert.
I'm gonna start rapping again.
You should. And then finally, we still have until next week shirts available, so hit us up. Friday Pickleball, if you use the link in the bio or the code Samuel14434, you can get $10 off your order of at least $95. Dane is still taking Venmo money requests.
I'm going to send it all to Jason Rockwell so he can give me his good players.
Yes, please do that. So that way Dane can get collusion from him.
Yes.
Also, keep telling your friends. If you enjoy the podcast, leave us 5 stars. Follow us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, where you can leave us a voice memo. Also, quick shout out to Japan, who's randomly 15% of our audience is listening from Japan in the past 90 days. So
nice.
Shout out to whoever you are.
15% is a lot.
Yeah. In the past 90 days, 15% of listeners are from Japan.
Yeah, we're big in Japan.
Yeah, we're pretty big. We're going to do a remote episode over there someday. And finally, thanks again for listening to episode 187 of the Until Next Week podcast.
If you live in Japan, we'll come record an episode with you.